5 days. I've had a rough couple of days feeling really down, so didn't make any videos then, but feeling a bit better now. So yeah, apparently it's all normal for 9 weeks, very hormonal and can be very emotional. Anyway, today I wanted to quickly talk a little bit about supplements, and just a little bit about my journey is that I've chosen not to take supplements, or when I first found out that I was pregnant, I decided not to take supplements. Just recently, I felt like I did need to take something, so I realized that the whole point was that I wanted to get the vitamins and minerals that I needed through my diet rather than through supplements. I'm just a little suspicious of supplements. Anyway, so I feel more in control if I can ensure I have it through the food I eat. But there's two things that I would struggle to get, and that is iodine. That's really tricky to get in your diet. And so I've chosen to take a supplement for that. And it's basically just kelp or something like that in a capsule. And also iron, because I'm vegetarian. So that would be a little bit tricky as well. So I'm taking Floradix and some iodine. But the main thing I wanted to talk about is that I have been sort of doubting my decision to not take folate, and I've got a list of all the foods that are high in folate, and things such as avocado and peas, bananas. I've got sort of a little chart on my fridge to remind me to eat those foods every day to make sure I have enough. But I came across an article just while I was kind of looking up how much folate was in bananas. I don't know, I was just Googling some stuff. And this article came up, it was only posted a couple of days ago, and it's about a new study that has been released that found that excess, like too much folate and also too much vitamin B12 may actually increase the risk of autism. And the thing about this study is it's very clear in the article. This is a controversial study. It's also very early to be making any sort of conclusion, and the study itself doesn't claim to, it doesn't make any outrageous claims. It says it's still solid evidence that women need folate, particularly in the first trimester. But they suggest that we may need to understand more about, what happens if there's too much folate, or how long does a woman need to, take those supplements. So are we over supplementing in some cases? And again, it doesn't mean it's not a causative effect. So it's not saying it causes autism, but just there was a higher risk of autism in the women who had really elevated levels of folate and B12. So in some senses it was quite alarming, but in the other sense, there's a lot of caution in the article to say, don't just, disregard the current recommendations to have folate. But what it did for me is reassure me that I'm not crazy for being a little bit wary of supplements. And I think that's really why I want to get the majority of my, vitamins and minerals from the food I eat, because I don't see how you can overdose on food. Your body processes it the way it's normally meant to be processed. Often it's, like when you eat a tomato, or you eat an apple, or you eat a banana or carrot or whatever, it's got a range of vitamins and minerals within each of those foods and in combination. And it's a lot more bioavailable than when you're, spending lots of money on these, capsules or pills that you're really trusting the manufacturers that they've, that this is a pure product, and I'm sure in most cases it is, but I like being in control. So I feel I can do that with the food I eat. So yeah, it was just really interesting. I'll put the link to the article in the description, just so you can have a read of it yourself. And I guess the takeaway message is that I'm comfortable with my decision to not take folate supplements, but I'm being very cautious and very aware to ensure I boost my the folate in my diet. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better about that, because I was, starting to worry that I was perhaps making the wrong decision. But one of my main concerns, because I already have 3 children with autism, is that I don't want to increase the risks of this baby having autism. So it was just really interesting to come across and has been very reassuring. So anyway, what's your thoughts on supplements? And do you take a multivitamin, or do you just target specific vitamins or minerals in a supplement? Love to hear from you, and have a great day. Bye.